Johnny and the Revelators had its origins at Cider Ridge United Methodist Church. A number of us played there in the mid-90s and played in church for probably about 10 years. And in about 2001, our lead singer's wife, Michelle, was diagnosed with brain cancer. And that was a transformative event in the formation of the band. We sort of came together as a family around John and Michelle and supported them through their journey. Michelle finally succumbed to her cancer in about 2008, and that was really the period when we changed our focus from playing Christian music to trying to make a difference and raise money for the fight against cancer. So that's when Johnny and the Revelators was actually formed. Most of us that had been in the band at church stayed together. We brought in some new people who shared our vision and our commitment, and we've been together ever since. Our goal has really been to travel around the state of Ohio and the Midwest to support organizations who are raising money for the fight against cancer.
Our primary motto is to go out and help vets raise money for their causes, primarily cancer.
Put your hands together for one time. All right. We are Johnny the Revelators. We are a 501c3 organization recognized by the federal government as one who is worthy to give our talents, such as they are, to raise money for cancer research and relief causes. This was all made possible by the coming together of this band, which began in church, actually, a couple miles down the road, when my first wife was diagnosed with brain cancer. And she lived a life of love, grace, strength, and faith.
So a number of people in my life have been affected by cancer. My wife was diagnosed with melanoma about 4 years ago, and thankfully she's successfully treated that. Of course, John Clinton's wife, Michelle, was probably the most transformative event for me and for those of us in the band. That was a very difficult and challenging time for all of us. I think it really crystallized for me personally the struggles that people go through. It made me appreciate the importance of friends and family for those people who are struggling. So for me, I not only play for people who are afflicted with cancer, but for me it's also important to play for the families of those who are afflicted with cancer.
Standing in the rain with his head hung low, couldn't get it